sorry ass DJ.
You can get some.
Many spend their days passively searching for something interesting to do. Others dig in and find it. While nothing is certain, anything is possible. And the anticipation leads you into action. Because it's here that adventures begin. Stories are unearthed. Secrets are revealed. Fortunes are found. Mysteries are solved. And the past is brought to life. Nothing valued is ever lost. It's simply waiting to be discovered. So here's the question. What are you looking for?
It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, and it's the Big Detecting Show. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my dear.
Good evening, dear. That was for my son and Tony Kaywood. Those who know will know. Pig's bladder in a field. Are you all right, dear?
Reasonable, you?
Yeah.
I've just shared a news story to RMD Mag, and I'm trying to pull it up on the feed so I can show it on the show. And it's telling me it doesn't exist. It's not on there, so it's lying to me. So I will find it momentarily, no doubt. It's actually about Adrian, the area that you reside. But I'll find it.
What's happened? Just quickly, we gave one of these away last week, but you haven't sent me the man's details.
Sorry. Yes, I have got it, but I haven't sent them over, have I?
So if you're watching, I've forgotten who it is. Is it Darren?
Terry Reid.
Nearly right. Terry, yeah.
Adele. Adele's a little bit different than Terry.
I didn't say it.
Oh, mate, this is hilarious, mate. I've got RMD Mag on, and I've got subtitles on.
Oh, you idiot.
So, hold on. It's saying, and I've got subtitles on, idiot. So, hold on. I'm saying, and I've got subtitles on, idiot. So, hold on. I'm saying, and oh, shut up. I'm getting carried away with nonsense. It's like watching bloody TikTok videos. Evening, Adrian.
There was a voicemail I got sent. Shall I play it?
Yes, I think
our speak pipe, our message on the website.
I found that article now as well. Hold on. Okay, done.
Could you hear it?
No, do you want to start again?
Sorry. Can you see it?
Can now, yeah. Go on.
Oh.
But I can't hear it. Do you want to send it to me?
Oh, dear. Oh, these sort of things, these computers. I will send it on the private chat, David.
Marvellous. I will look out for it.
There we go. It's from one of our viewers who was a little bit cross because he wanted to win the competition last week, which we didn't advertise and we just gave it away. But I don't know their name. They might be in the chat.
Well, actually, it's got audio by. It's got the name on it.
Well, yeah, it says. Oh, he must have put his name on it.
Oh no!
Bob Hans just got back from Australia and watching at home again. Good evening, Bob, and thank you. And we've got Jim painting.
Hi, Jim painting.
Night. Oh no, it's
painting
night.
Tonight. You ready,
James? Go on.
Go tonight, and you know what? Just sat and watched the replay, and I couldn't believe of all the bloody weeks you had your Adrian's wall, and this time you had a prize. And I thought, fucking hell. Sorry about that. Sorry about the swear word. Actually, no, that weren't a swear word. That was Latin. Yeah, that was Latin from annoyed. I'm annoyed with myself for missing it. Of all the bloody weeks you had a prize. When you consider my track record on Adrian's wall, it's pretty bloody good. So I would have been in with a share. Even though I didn't get it in time, I might have done when the pressure was on. You know what I mean? Anyway, hopefully you'll have more prize. I would have loved to have won them bloody things. They look like magic, mate. Look like someone was suspended in midair. Some sort of voodoo. Look fantastic, mate. That did. Look, I was well impressed. Anyway, all right, lads. I'll see you next week. All right. Anyway, by the way, I think you should keep that as a nickname. Adrian. Yeah. I like that. All right, lads.
So, yes. So who's Adrian and who's not? Adrian?
I like that, Adrian, but that's from one of our viewers. We won't say their name, but I think they might be from Scotland. I'm not sure, but I think they might be from Scotland. Jim painting, third outing with his Reuters Versa. It's brilliant. And on that note, Jay Barnes, detecting.uk on TikTok.
Yes.
Hi, Jay. I think he's got a Versa now, and he's loving it. And it's a cracking machine. It really, really is. I don't know if you found much with yours, Jim, but they seem to go down very, very well with people who buy them.
Probably found some painting paraphernalia.
Yes, brushes. And the version 3.4, Tony Kaywood, I think it is. There's an update for the Versa, which you can do over your phone or your computer. And that's for the Atrix as well, I'm led to believe. LTC to text, told you you'd love it. But there is a problem with the Versa, which I found out this weekend. I lost my headphones.
Okay. Go on.
I lost my headphones. Yes, it is 3.4. I lost my headphones for my Versa, and I can't find them anywhere. Now, I go out with I forgot the name, Manticore one weekend. Another weekend I'll go out with the Daz 2. Another one I'll go out with the Simplex or whatever, Legend, sorry. And then I thought, I'll take the Versa out now. And I couldn't find the headphones. And do you know what I think I've done? Usual thing, get to the car or thing I've got, open the rear door, put all my clag on the roof of the car, take me wellies off, put me Crocs or high heels properly, get in the car. I think I've driven off with them on the roof.
Oh.
And Dave's just frozen. So I thought, I will go to where did TC Detect say he was going? Where Detectnics. Dave's had a little bit of a problem. So I went to Detectnics to buy some new ones, but Tony, they're on holiday for a couple of weeks. So I had to buy them from someone else. I had to buy them from UK History Finders. You're back. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Which bit?
That Detectnics are shut for a couple of weeks. So I had to buy them off Tom Pizzer, UK History. Yeah, so hopefully I'm getting those tomorrow or Friday. It's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? But yeah,
it is.
Where have they gone? Is some kid cycling around on his chopper with my headphones on? Yeah, rocking with mud on them. But I don't know. But anyway.
Remember before the show, I said something. You said speak about that on the show. I can't remember what it was.
What?
Before the show, we were talking in the green room.
Yeah.
And I said something to you, and you said, "Oh, we'll talk about that on the show." I can't remember what it was.
It was something that's happening on 18th of April.
Yes.
So
things.
If there's people in the chat, for example, Heartbeat, Nick Berry, if you're in the chat and you want to win a prize, and you might have missed one, along with Gavin Hubbard or Stuart McCall, there is going to be a prize on the 18th of April.
Well,
David?
I know what it was. It was the other prize on the 28th of March. See, you haven't got a clue now.
No. I've got something else. Are you going to talk about the 18th of April yet or not?
Yeah, in a bit. We can get on to that.
Stuart McCall has just put in the chat.
Used to be Bradford manager. Played for Everton.
Yes. The guy planting things on his digs. I don't know if that was his digs or...
Yes, I've actually got that lined up to show
now,
along with two other news articles. Let's just present that slide, shall we? That screen.
I'll be interested because when I first saw this, because anyone can do it, you can go on eBay and buy a couple of hammers or
you
Gold
can,
State or
but not ones that are not from the area at all.
Well, you might not know, but this man, now, when I first saw this, and Mr. Graham Dempsey sent it to me, Diane Abbott, I thought, what an absolute idiot, right? Doing that. I mean, and then I thought about it afterwards, and I just, Anthony Reese is right. And then I thought about it afterwards, and I thought, what a sad and unhappy life he must have. And I actually felt sorry for him to actually buy coins on eBay, take them on a dig, hide them in the field, and then dig them up in front of everyone. And I actually felt sorry for the bloke because he must be right.
Personally, I thought he was a twat. Because
I did straight away.
I still think he's a twat because not only is he doing it, but how many other people, because we've all heard about it, people going on digs and, I found this amazing coin. Wow, man, that person's got so much luck. He finds amazing things every week.
Yeah, it's true.
What's that about?
We've also got, I'm not
it's
saying
as bad as rally organisers planting fines.
That never happens, Dave.
Fucking arseholes.
But it's the lowest of the low, isn't it? It really, really is. And he did get a big fine or something, didn't he?
He did. He bought these 64-year-old. You could all. I'm not going to name him. You can go and find him yourself. Bought these coins for £200 off eBay, and they were medieval silver Crusader coins. And he found them in Hereford. Anyway, he's been cleared of fraud by false representation. Because basically, what he's done, these beautiful silver deniers, which were made in Antioch, which is now known as Turkey. I know that so well because, anyway, this was on a KC Rallies meet. Keith Campbell, I think it is, runs the KC Rallies. And this were found in Herefordshire. Now, obviously, these coins, finding something of these ilk in Herefordshire or in the UK possibly is history changing. And
massively. Yeah.
For what we do and what we offer to the, I've got something else to tell you at the end of the show, Adrian. I'll write it down. What we do, in effect, as amateur historians, is add to the history of the UK by making significant finds, if not all finds. So for somebody to go out and find these coins and hide them, they're ballsing up history.
They are. And we all know that. So he must be proper messed up to do that. Absolutely. Yeah.
In not 24 seconds, I forgot what I want to tell you now.
Dementia.
End of the show.
Steve Rosenberg on Russia's stage-minded election. No, wasn't
there?
There
You go.
But yeah, there was that, and there was something else you were going to show us, mate.
Yes, heritage crime in Essex is a big problem, say police. There's a policeman with a big bushy beard, and he said that night hawking is a big problem in Essex. Thefts of historic stone and metal of historic sites in Essex has become a big problem. Well, hasn't it always been a problem? Yeah, and I'd love to see the stats on this because they showed someone with a metal detector, but what they forget is there's stone slabs going missing from churches, and one of the biggest. Well, I actually when you say churches, the original article that I read about it was more of a national thing. It was the amount of lead that's being robbed from church roofs. Again, this has been happening since I was a kid. This here, the image now showing you the graffiti at historic locations. There's always been graffiti. Romans were doing graffiti. And it's history. And I know it's defacing stuff and that, but it's history. And this is a bit naughty. It's obviously a bottle dump of some variety, and they're digging that up and leaving a right mess. Get what you want, departing. But hang on a minute, they dumped bottles there, so it's a dump. Yeah, they dumped bottles years ago, but the farmer doesn't know there's bottles there, and they're coming into his field and digging it up and leaving it like that. If they believe to be a bottle place there, they should obviously do exactly the same as we're doing and ask permission. Bottle digging is
it's a funny one because there's a lot of people doing it.
Yeah, but would your farmer be happy if you went detecting this weekend and phoned him up and say, "Hey, Boris, massive hole here, mate," and he comes down and sees a hole like that with all the earth all over the place? He's not going to be best pleased, is he?
No, but I think they've got more problems, other problems to deal with in Essex.
Still
One of the
heritage ground, though, isn't
biggest ones is fly tipping. So I don't know about you, Dave, up north, but you have
By
to book.
J.R. Hartley.
No, you have to book. You can't go to the dump and just dump your stuff. You have to book it now, right? So you have to book a slot to go to the dump. And a lot of people who are a bit mentally challenged can't be bothered, so they dump it. So country lanes now and fields are absolutely filled full of mattresses, tellies, sofas, and everything.
We had ours closed down 2 years ago. We have to drive bloody miles now, and it's paid in the dicky.
Well, people don't do it. And the other thing you've got as well is hair coursing. There's a lot of
hold on a minute. I've got somebody in the background. I didn't even know he was there.
I saw him and I just thought it was something that broke.
Hiya, Luke.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Here he is.
Yeah, fresh from the box.
Sorry, mate. I didn't even
hang on a minute
because I was looking at.
No, that's all right. It's all right. I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hello.
If you don't know Luke,
hello. You're all right.
Luke works for me on the Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine, and is the originator with myself with the Big Detecting Show. You don't see him very often, but when you do, it's usually in pastures down in the south. What area do you live? It's not
Eastbourne. Eastbourne.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant the county. I couldn't think of it.
East Sussex.
East Sussex.
East Sussex, yeah.
Adrian, do you know Luke?
I've met her twice, but it's been dark. And I think I met her where she is now. Luke, do you want to explain where you are?
So I'm in my I'm home. I moved recently. I moved about 2 weeks ago because I got sick of paying a mortgage, bricks and mortar. I just couldn't see the point. So I moved, gave all of that up, and basically moved into this. Let me just see if I've got a brighter torch. The electric's off at the moment, annoyingly. But yeah, I mean, it's quite dark in here, but
doesn't change, does he?
No, that's the problem of moving out.
60% cardboard.
Oh, he's back again. Start again, Luke. You disappeared.
Yeah, so I gave up the bricks. I gave up the bricks and mortar and decided to go just for basically a house made of cardboard. I've got a fire. Look, it's nice. I mean, it's not
one of them special. Them's one of them special fires, them, innit?
It is, Dave.
All about
those secret fires. Yeah, so I'm basically living in a house made out of reclaimed wood, some bits of old fencing I found down the A27, and bits of cardboard. It's luxury. It's well nice. Just loving it. Got the internet. I mean, what more could you want? I haven't got a shower or anything, but I've got a. Hang on a minute. I've got a toilet. See, look. Just like a flask.
Don't get confused, Luke.
He's drinking.
So what more could you want, really?
So, Luke, how long have you been in your cardboard house?
This is my 14th night, so I'm almost halfway.
So, what's the actual reason,
unless I make the move permanent, Adrian, of course.
We know you haven't moved out. Yeah. What is the actual reason that you're doing what you're doing?
So it's for the Great Tommy Sleep Out. So it's an annual event every March where people up and down the country sleep outdoors for sponsorship. So I'm on about, I think, £960 now, but the overall total is now over £600,000 in 2 weeks.
I mean, what you've done yourself, raised nearly £1,000 yourself is fantastic. I mean, you for living in a box.
Yeah. Living in a box, living in a cardboard box.
He's living in a box.
He's living in a box.
So, Luke, this money, what's it go towards?
So it's for the Royal British Legion, but it's specifically for homeless veterans. So I'm not generally a very charity-minded person, but I must admit it's something that I kind of, I do think it's a real injustice, that people can sign up to, defend us and fight for us and then end up homeless at the end of it. I think it's really, really wrong, especially when other people are being housed quite often before them. So, I mean, basically, there's thousands. I mean, not just me. There's thousands of people around the country sleeping in cardboard boxes or tents because of the failure of our government to look after the people that protect the country. It's disgusting. So, I think it's partly about raising the money and partly about raising awareness around the fact of how can that happen to people who have done what they've done.
Yeah, my dad was voluntary welfare worker for the Royal British Legion, and his job was to go around and help people who'd served, whether it was how to pay their electric bill or just how to find somewhere to live, because there's so many that are homeless.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's like when you leave school and you have to get a job. It's a totally different world, and you come out of the army, RAF or Navy or whatever, and you're just left. There's no sort of.
I can't imagine it. And it's kind of like, these people are like. I'd like to think with me, and I'm sure you and Dave would like to think if you had to sign up and fight, you'd fight. However, the courage it's a bit like being a boxer, isn't it? I mean, imagine how brave you'd have to actually be to sign up and make that your life.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
It's
thinking
crazy.
About.
Yeah. No, that's it. So people should be rewarded for it, not left on the streets.
Is it a GoFundMe page you got?
I'm just putting it on the Big Detecting Show Facebook group.
I'm just thinking,
quiet
Dave,
and clicky.
Those who aren't on Facebook, is there a link from GoFundMe?
There's a Just Giving as well.
Sorry, that's it.
I'm not sure of the link, but if you go on my Facebook, Dave, there's it, because the problem with Facebook Donate is you have to be on Facebook and you have to be my friend to donate.
I've just copied the link directly from the page. So I'm actually, at this moment, putting it in the comments.
Oh, no.
So there's that in the comments. And I'm also put it on the Big Detecting Show group as well.
Real.
I just donated to the wrong one. There's a guy in America called Luke Higgins who wants a transgender operation and he wants funding. Sorry, I can't.
Brilliant.
It, but I'll try.
No, that's the same Luke, mate. It's not in America. He's in Eastbourne.
Oh, that's when he was.
Same Luke, different Just Giving.
Oh, I
Adrian,
can see it.
Right. Believe me when I say you haven't seen Luke's sister. And I don't think you'd ever seen Luke and his sister in the same room. That's all I'm putting.
Because we look similar, except for the fact my sister doesn't look like a man, though, Dave.
Apart from that,
no.
Obviously.
Do you know what I mean?
Or you look like a lion.
I've just got Luke's page up for those who are looking. So if you can't click the link in the chat, just copy it and paste it. And he's got.
And I've also shared it on the Big Detecting Show.
And then there's about 300 quid, I think about £80 shy of the 1,000, because obviously there's the Facebook Donate as well as that Just Giving. So I'm also doing we've got a fines box and composite cleaning pencils as well, which is going to be a raffle at the end of the donation. So everyone that's donated either over Facebook Donate or Just Giving, I'll probably get you guys to do it actually, if you want to do it. Yeah. There's a few bits and pieces on that. So all we'll do is just take all the names and just do it on a spin. If you're all right to do it on the big show, you can do that. Yeah.
Luke, don't forget it is still your show, so you tell us what to do.
Yeah, those days are long gone, Dave, aren't they? But
we'll only charge.
Of course, mate, no problem whatsoever.
50 quid, Dave.
No, we're just going to with 10% of his total raise.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But I'll get on maybe hopefully with somebody else that's that's walked the walk, not just talk the walk, not just talk the talk like myself. So I'll try and get something sorted out. Maybe get Niall on as well, and we can, we'll do something in the next few weeks when you've got a free spot.
Rob Random's brought up my capital G isn't working on my keyboard tonight for some reason. So it's come up in the stream as the BI Detecting Show, and then I'm talking about Luke and his sister. So we just don't know what's going on, if it was planned or not.
All right, guys.
Well, listen, Luke. Before you go, you are there for a few more nights. You were supposed to be going in the car, but then you decided against.
Well, I'm not gonna do the car because, as you know, I've got a Berlingo and it's kind of like a little stealth camper, so I think it'd be a bit of a cop out. And I had initially planned to do that, and night before last, when the roof caved in with the rain, I thought, bugger this, I'm going in the car. And I did actually start to do it. I started to get the car ready, but I would have been disappointed with myself, to be honest. But I am still going to do some wild camping, and I'll do some bivvy bagging. I've got a barn. So the farmer said to me, I've got a barn you can stay in if you like. I was like, that'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant. He said, yeah, it's the one at the top of the hill, the spider barn. I was like, the what barn? He's like, the spider barn.
So Bonnie or Nelly aren't staying.
Great. So that's going to be a good night. And then I did tell you, Dave, but I have got a really good idea for the grand finale, and I've got the day after booked off from work. So I have got a bit of a grand finale, which will be a bit interactive and involve trains and the like.
You've already told me that one.
I've told you, yeah. So I've got a good grand finale.
I thought you were going to go and sort of drive up to North Wales and hike up to the
I'd love to, mate. The problem I've had, which is a lovely problem to have, but obviously the problem I've had is I have to be as close to homeless as I can get whilst still being able to go to work, take my girls to school, pick my girls up. And like today, I was day off today, so I thought, that's brilliant. Got into the box last night, thought I can sleep all day. Both girls sick, off school. So it's a lovely problem to have, but I can't just go. I have to sort of do the best job as I can. And the thing is, what it has made me realise is, like, sleeping out here for this, don't want to go on about it, but sleeping out here for this 14, 15 nights, there was about 5 nights whereby it was raining so hard, it was proper grim in here, proper grim. But I still had the luxury of taking my sleeping bag out and drying it in a house before getting back in here the next night. I was still going to work in a warm shop with a microwave, and heating, and I've found it tough, and I have found it tough. But I mean, imagine doing it if your sleeping bag's still wet from the night before.
7 days a week.
Oh, well, for
Luke,
years potentially.
What time do you go in there at night? Do you say good night to your girls, or?
I'm in earlier tonight, so usually I get in. I get up early for work, so usually I'm in here somewhere between 8 and 10. Tonight I am earlier because I'm up for 3:45 tomorrow morning for work, so I'll be getting off this and getting some kip. I'm going
to keep ringing him all night. I was actually on a conference the other day, Luke. I don't know if I sent you the picture, but I was at a conference and I was speaking alongside Lou McCarry, who is an ex-footballer, for those who don't know, played for Man United in Scotland, and he was the Stoke manager. And his charity is called the Lou McCarry Foundation, which, although not ex-service people, they deal with the homeless. And some of the stories he was telling us and the things that he'd been privy to and experiences, quite shocking. So, 80k to you, young man. Well done, you.
Thank you. Nearly halfway. So there we go.
Nearly halfway. We'd like to get him. I'd like to get Luke over £1,000 before tonight's out. I've donated. Adrian's donated. So, I know it's a tough time, but if you can donate,
Luke, you're up to £720 now.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Nearly 100 quid in the few minutes.
I think I've probably done the £1,000 now then, because there's the Facebook donate as well. So that's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Keep going anyway, pal. And if you're friends with him on Facebook, you can follow his trials and tribulations, because he's posting it every night up there to show that he is doing it as well.
Brilliant.
Well done, Luke. Well
Thank
done.
you, gentlemen, and
Have a nice sleep.
I'll speak to you soon. Catch you later. Sorry for
Cheers,
butting
Luke.
in. See you later.
All right.
Take care, mate. Ta-ra.
Dave, could you